quarterback. Solid performance a week ago, throwing for 3 touchdowns. It's the Huskies and the Commanders on Thursday night primetime.
The sun has gone down and the mercury going down as well. To be expected, I guess, here on an autumn night just outside of D.C. at FedEx Field. Tonight, it's the final morsel in our Thanksgiving feast, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Huskies of Anchorage taking on the Washington Commanders. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gardner. And Charles, you talk about this Commanders team coming into play here today. Things haven't gone exactly according to plan at this point, but boy, you and I down there really before the game, they were fired up.
And they understand how important this game is. Win this one, they can start to think about a turnaround.
Meanwhile, for visiting Anchorage, they're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6 games. Time to set the old turducken aside and get ready for football as here we go on a Thanksgiving night. On the return, here's Evans, fielding just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 22-24. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And on here, their signal call for the fifth-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you got to get a look back there on every snap. A truly powerful ball, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
And that's how you get started and open up a game. Really well-blocked play. Picked up a nice chunk of yardage. If you're the offensive line, that's exactly what you've talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control. And they give their running back plenty of room to rumble.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Have you been told you have great voice? You want to explore the voiceover industry and see if something you're interested in doing? But
you talk about this Washington defense. They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league.
Because every American has the right to know that every decision you make as our #1 health officer is to help them and not to make money for yourself in the future. So we want to talk more about money. I'm looking at your paperwork right now. In the past 2 years, you've raked in $2.5 million from a law firm called With Your Bond.
By the way, she's one of those questions. So if you're trying to help them and not make money for yourself, well, he's got a job. He's got a position. And he's going to be paid for it. But what the people don't want is the underhanded, basically politically shielding for certain companies or not shielding for others. That's what I'm saying. So I don't care if it's paid well to do a great job of making Americans.
Hopefully, obviously,
I'm
nothing
fine.
Serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
You go online, you do commercials to encourage people.
On 2nd down, it's Young. And he gets it inside the
Give me a call, man. I'm trying. Hey, I'm just going for 10. Give me a call. Put me under your wing with some beef. Okay? Help a brother out. Okay? Help me nail it down. I know many people would consider me very successful on YouTube, but I want to become super successful. Keep climbing that ladder. Take myself to the limit, to the ultimate.
Touchdown of the season. And the Huskies put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Super attractions.
With these
You can
Thursday
avoid
night
the
games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a
influence
team is going to start.
every
They
one of
started
those
really well.
lawsuits.
Everyone's
Well,
always
let me
wondering,
start the
going
list.
into a Thursday
If
night
you
game, who
look
has
your
their legs, who has
anti-vaccine
the, the overall
conspiracies
health
at
of the
this
team.
time
But
on
mentally,
Oh, no, it's a
if you get that
conspiracy.
early edge,
All
the other
these
team
people,
might think to itself, it's been a
you
short week.
know,
We're not
in
really
our
ready to
own
go.
government,
You might
talk
run them into the
about
ground that way.
develop
That's why getting that early
conspiracy
score
theories.
means a lot.
True.
Extra points
U.S.
gets the
government
uprights,
letterheads,
and it's now a
inventory might be
7-0
impressed
game.
by.
That's the
Out
way
is the kickoff unit
they're
as they run
close
up
about
and send this one
conspiracy
away.
theories. That's the way punts
From a couple
crazy.
yards deep, he'll
It's
bring
just
it out of the end zone. And only able to get
So,
this to the
yeah,
19,
it's a
so
attraction.
probably should have opted
You
for
can
the
avoid the
quarterback.
others.
So here are the
DC.
Commanders making their way out. And
Broken
they will be led
bones,
out by their
like
6'4"
surgery,
quarterback.
screwed. Yeah,
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in
I
terms
don't
of
think that
numbers?
there's
One touchdown,
anything
one pick, but obviously a
that
loss.
Yeah,
cannot
that's the
be
bottom
cured.
line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on
So,
a few other parts of the offense and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
He's going to hand the work up to Ross. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
I personally, I don't think that there's anything
The numbers for him
that
from a
cannot
week
be
ago.
cured.
18 carries, 70 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
I do not believe that there's broken bones that someone can
Edgar.
broken bones or surgery, screwed together, make it right, that's fine. All the pain relief you can get, you're actually number one in the stand.
The medical staff will attend
that
to
type
him,
of
and we
care.
will step aside.
You get broken up, you fall out of the plane, hit a building on the way down, landing, whatever. Americans can hit you, sew you up, wheel this bit in, put this screw in, put the body cast on, and it might be nearly perfect at a time. Shit, you know what I'm saying? And almost painless. You know what I'm saying? But as far as preventing disease, cure with low. So, just talking about stuff like that. I believe, personally, that every disease can cure some.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
Food, fruits, vegetables, certain organs, bone broth, stuff that's made from the things on this planet that tomatoes, actually stretch, certain supplements, ground, so many things.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the
Try.
carry.
People kind of talk,
And
they'll
here he'll get it down to the 7.
So, yeah.
After 1-7-0.
Learn French with great French TV.
Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the
Special
football.
compensation,
First and
which
goal, and a
would
chance to get
open
that
up
initial
manufacturers
touchdown
to
right
mass
back.
sport.
Back to throw. Edgar.
Finally, you could change
And he's
that
got
data.
it. Touchdown.
You could turn over FDA data to your friends at the law firm, and they could use it however it benefits.
Well, I really should see that every job can be exploited.
And that drive we just saw that culminated in a touchdown,
Even hers.
exactly what many
The
offenses
sway,
are looking for.
left to right.
Sustained ones that can impose their will
Good
on the other
faults.
team.
Now the try here for the point after.
Are you a successful entrepreneur or
It's up
want to
and
train?
good. We're tied at
You've got
7
this.
here in quarter number 2. That time a 9-play drive. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Iconic throws from the past 100 here.
His offense ready for their second drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are,
yeah, very respectable opponents last year. Saw 350
themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Third. Up the middle they go. Young. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. From the 34 down, here's 1st and 10.
See you, boys.
They'll keep it on the ground. Young. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 47 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. To throw again. Bonner. He finds his man, complete. That's Young. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw.
Level of the year, it's
Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 28. That's
here's the third baseman.
24 yards there. Nice play.
I don't care how many times we see it.
I think
still
that
get a kick
any
out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust.
Here,
and that's
so
why
some
we're
reverse
find him in
flips.
this type of a situation.
Throwing the outline.
Into the plate now for Oakland.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another nice gain. 16 yards there. 1st down again.
Ready to go. 5-4. Absolutely blasted out of this
He
guy.
looks to throw.
Base is empty.
And he just throws this
Some swing right there. He used to
hard decision here this close to
determine whether or not he could score on that base hit.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
It's this way.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Young. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7.
It's 24 of the year, and they throw on the board. It's 2.
Back to throw. Bonner. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
It's 24 of the year, and they throw on the board. It's 2.
They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. With his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And his guys have taken the lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line, allowing him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. Down along the runner, make the big move towards the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Just 24 of the year, and they throw on the board. It's 2.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Just 24 of the year, and they throw on the board. It's 2.
They'll look to keep it going here, 1st and 10.
the air, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 1-2.
On first down, Edgar. Open man is Ross, complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup at 7, past the 30 to the 32. Looking to throw on second down, Edgar. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Operating from the gun, Edgar. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
The guaranteed local team gets the winners. And
9 of 9 before that.
Yeah, I think that qualifies as being locked in. And then you have to ask him the question, so what caused the incompletion? Come on, man. Game. Let's go.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
This is taken at about the 14. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. It may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
And he's made the most of it to this point. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Chase Young. That is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. So we've reached halftime here on a Thanksgiving night. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
so I said Coach, Nigel, off without me.
Once again, I hope everyone out there has a wonderful Thanksgiving. Settling down now to watch Thursday
If confirmed as Director of National Intelligence, I will continue to live by the oath that I have sworn at least 8 times in my life, both in uniform and as a member of Congress. I will support and defend our God-given freedoms enshrined in the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, and I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
We think both Kesh Patel and Tulsi Gabbard will both be confirmed. We have the votes. If it comes down to a tie, we know J.D. Vance going to get us across the finish line. This video is brought to you by PDS Debt, brought to you by PDS Debt. Ladies and gentlemen, it's so easy to get into debt. The hardest thing is to get out of debt and get out of debt.
It was never held accountable.
Who could be the most disciplined team going forward?
And
As
fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback.
what you got to be informed, I do think both Kesh Patel and
Charles, it'll be interesting to
Both
see
you were
how the
asking
adjustments
for
this offense
to be
made in the locker
confirmed
room haven't really
as
been able
the
to get anything
chief
going offensively.
intelligence officer
Nothing in the ground
of
attack
this
either, so
nation.
certainly something has
As
to
my
change
colleague
here
said, this
in
is
quarter
not
3.
about you. It's about the people that serve the intelligence agencies of the United States. Is Edward Snowden a traitor to the United States? Is Edward Snowden
grandson, right? He wanted yes or no answer because it benefits his narrative. He don't want a yes or no answer because he made a conclusive statement so she can articulate why she made the statement she made about Snowden. He didn't want that. Ladies and gentlemen, he's not going to vote for her anyway. The crazy thing is that I don't like covering the hearings, although I do because I want you guys to be informed. I do think both Kesh Patel and Tulsi Gabbard will both be confirmed. We have the votes. If it comes down to a tie, we know J.D. Vance going to get us across the finish line. But it's all bullcrap. I don't know why we even have these hearings when people are so partisan. Every Democrat is going to vote against every Republican nominee. Every Republican is going to vote for their own nominee. Whoever has the votes will win. There's only a few people that are open-minded enough to say maybe, maybe not. And those people still, in and of themselves, don't have a good explanation when they do decide not to confirm somebody. I think that Donald Trump deserves the opportunity to have his people put into place. Period. He deserves to have his own people in there. Let's see what they do. You can complain. I'm sure there's ways to impeach once they have been appointed. They're not hired. It's not an employment job. They've been appointed, so I'm sure.
They haven't really moved the ball the way we might have expected, but this is a good pickup here for the first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but
Such a scary idea to me because I simply did not know where to get started. I didn't know how to find my person.
you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Go in my ear. That is the same drops that you can buy over.
And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. And now it looks like
They loved him. They thought everything he said was good. Then when he became independent, what do they call him? He became independent, then they liked him less. Then he jumped on the Trump train, now he was deaf. That man has never said he want to ban our vaccine. He's never said that. He said that these vaccines are not even tested properly. So we don't know what effect they have. And then there's theories about how some of these things are causing childhood, I would say comorbidity, but like childhood illnesses that we see today that's so much more prolific than they've ever been. As the childhood issues go up, you see the vaccine numbers go up. So just research it. That's all, Nick. That's all. Just research it. Why can't we just research it? Why can't we verify that it's not? Right? If it's nothing, let's just get it on paper as an investigatory line item and say, we have investigated this thoroughly and impartially, and there's nothing there. Good. The problem is they're not investigating anything. They don't want you to know the truth. They don't want to know that. They don't want to be transparent because what happens is the industry will go like this. People do what we in our family do. And our son didn't get a single nothing. He said nothing. They got mad at us. Some of the places don't even want him to be there for pediatric care. So what? We'll go somewhere else. So what? We'll pay our pocket. So what? We'll go to we take our kids to a holistic clinic. Because I'm telling you guys, and I'm not the smartest person in the room on this issue. I just got common sense. The industry is fraudulent. These people get paid and they're incentivized to put you on drugs. They're not incentivized to help you get better. Just imagine when you go to a doctor's office, and it could be because of the man and the one-size-fits-all approach, and you say, I have a headache. They ain't going to tell you to do that. They're going to start with, you need to take a lead, you need to take ibuprofen, you need to take some drug. They don't really care to deal with the overarching issue. Then when you do research in health and wellness, you realize that hydration is a big reason why people have headaches. I'm not talking about you got some type of head trauma. I'm talking about general headaches. 80% of people's headaches come from dehydration. They're not going to tell you to go home and drink water. They're not going to do that. And if they do, they're going to tell you to take some pills. They can prescribe it to you and send it to the place. I have never gone to urgent care without them prescribing something to me. I remember one time I went in there and had like I don't know what it's called. I wouldn't say gestation tube. I got the little things in between your ears that hold the liquid air. Right? It stops your ears. So I had that. I get on the plane, fresh on the plane, and man, I was deaf. I was happy with it. But when I go to the thing, they prescribe me drops that go in my ear. That is the same drops that you can buy over the counter. Why is it that they prescribe me the same thing she could have told me you could buy that over the counter? Same efficiency, effectiveness, the same thing, the same product. I want people to understand that when you go to the doctor, they're going to put you on all kind of heart medication, all kind of stuff. They put you on these drugs. They tell you this, they tell you this, and that. And in reality, a lot of it is your health. A lot of it is what you eat and consume. If we really thought about the stuff that we eat, man, we'd be disgusted. I'm disgusted by the things that I eat. I try to eat better now. If you're not exercising whatsoever, you're not doing nothing. You're not even eating. You're doing your body a disservice. I'm reading this book called Limitless, and it's talking about how to take out the limits in your mind. And one of those things is nutrition, brain food, being healthy, moving, exercising, de-stressing yourself at the end of the day, meditating, getting sleep. I think that most people in America have so many struggles, and I'm included, because you don't sleep. Some people have been gifted to lay down and go to sleep in 25 seconds. 90% of America, I don't know the number, I should do the research, but I would argue that most people don't get quality sleep. You're laying down, but you ain't getting no real sleep. You're not getting quality night's sleep. You're rambling on the phone, get scrolling. I know it. I do it sometimes. I just stop myself from scrolling. How about this? 3 hours. Look at Instagram. And that's why you wake up and you have headaches, or you feel lethargic. And that leads to cardiovascular issues. That leads to the cardiovascular issues that are going on, that you gain weight, you're not working out, so you get big in your midsection, and your joints hurt, your back hurt, neck hurt, face hurt, and you're tired and fatigued, and then you just go down this pit. Then somebody brings some fried chicken and you can't go cook, you don't feel like cooking, so you go eat fast food, eat all this pasta, pizza, all this stuff is processed. That's why we hurt. Have to look in the mirror. That's why we hurt. And the doctor ain't trying to tell you to change your lifestyle. They just want to give you medicine. I'm not saying every doctor like that. You got a good doctor. I'm talking about the person down the street. They want you to be bad, man. Listen, I know this is not a part of the live stream. Half of you probably jumping off the live stream, but I gotta say this: it's not always politics that we need to be addressing. There's a lot of issues that's going on. Our health is the main issue. Every single American should be behind what RFK is saying. Every single American should be wondering, are these vaccines tested? If my kid is okay, why do I have to give my kid a vaccine for hepatitis? I don't need to know. I don't need to not get to it, but at least you tell me why. But what's the side effects? Oh, the side effects is autism or something. Oh, okay, well, let me make a decision. I'm still going to give it to him because the chance of him getting is 1 in 1 trillion. Okay, at least I know. At least I have what I need. Let me provide this. So much.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 2.
A new year and a new adventure with the perfect Chevy to take you anywhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't seem like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, AOC's mental health has been doing very well ever since Trump took office. You see, just yesterday on a video call with
here's a handoff out of the gun.
a gun being told what the thing.
About 4. It's second down.
They're all like...
Second down and 6 now. Off the play fake. Edgar. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Well, the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
The timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Here's the Anchorage offense back out now. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Throwing to start the drive. Bonner. And he fires one incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete.
I have not seen this yet, but I decided that I wanted to review this, guys. Come on.
Back to throw. Bonner. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Caldwell. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. And on now is the punter.
We're talking about this more than 10 to 12 minutes. You know, they usually extend over 15, 16 minutes. But the they pulled up to Fox News to talk about what next and his departure from Dover. Let's get into it now.
The big Ramaswamy's
Washington as they come onto the field. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back.
For the defense, that goal is not changing a bit.
exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the bar.
7 yards rushing forward now the new sport. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Looking to throw. Edgar, he finds his man complete. It's Day. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Day. And they'll get him down to a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Ball on the 39 here, 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Edgar. He finds his man complete. That's Porter. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. And his throw here is incomplete. They'll certainly be able to tap what's going on without that for sure. Clearly they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen. Here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
And his play there is probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
4th down, 10 yards to go. As expected going forward to keep the ball alive. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And that will force a turnover on downs. So the failure to make no doubt now hurts, but this one's not going to check the time on the clock and the timeouts.
Yeah, not only do they have the timeouts, as you just noted, they're going to get an extra 1 to 2 minute warning. And that's going to help in big ways. So in a sense, they have 4 timeouts in their pocket. The big thing, stopping them on defense now. They can't let them get a first down and make them use their timeouts and get a finish that down. They've got to stop them right here. If so, they've still got an opportunity.
And that is incomplete.
That's a good close speed there defensively because that will go for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there. As that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They've got 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they run on 1st down. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. On 3rd down, Bonner. Incomplete.
And that's a crusher right there. That is man open for a first down. Threw a fastball when that wasn't necessary. Incomplete pass. One of these quarterbacks going to learn. You don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
And this one is one down Broadway. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. Yeah, that happening, not great in your favor.
Now Washington, down by 10. Just over a minute, 40 to play. Their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on 1st down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Oh, and now some space to operate. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Throwing on first down, Edgar. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling has been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
They go play action here on first down. And it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds. Clock management's definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Again, he'll drop the throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. To throw on second down. Edgar back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this way, and the call is going to be overturned. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did this one. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the home when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for Anchorage, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And now they'll have a few extra days before they face the Rams next week. Meanwhile, for Washington,